Hello people, today I'm going to be ranking all 5 Purge movies. Yes, we have 5 Purge movies now. Yes, that is a fact. And the other day I watched the Forever Purge and I didn't really feel like doing a review for it. So I decided, how about I just rank all the Purge movies because I haven't talked about the Purge movies at all. I've seen them all. And yeah, I have my thoughts on the franchise, and overall the franchise is like, oh, that's what this video is about. Coming in at number 5 is the most recent Purge movie, The Forever Purge. Did I just make this video so I could put it in last? Maybe, because this movie was really garbage, I'm not gonna lie. It is social commentary, politics. And I'm not to say like, oh, I disagree with this message is saying and I don't like this. It's just, this is a Purge movie and it's so drowned out in politics and stereotypes from those politics. It really becomes eye-rolling quite a bit. And the Purge thrills are there, and there are a couple that are decent. And I like the concept of the idea of like, hey, what happens if we have a broad daylight purge? I thought that showed, and those thrills that worked and for a couple times really did work. And it was interesting to see it in broad daylight, and they're just as scary. I thought that was a cool idea. It's just, it's not an enjoyable movie. It really isn't. The Purge scenes are just not there. It's a short movie. I believe it's like an hour 40, and it just never really lived up to the premise of what the Purge is. It's just scene after scene of social commentary, and with we have a Mexican lead surrounded by white actors, and we have the borders in there, and it's like trying to be this one big metaphor of what people think America is, and it's just, it's diluted. I didn't like this movie at all. And like I said, the politics, I'm not saying everything I disagreed with. There's a lot of extreme things, I think. But, yeah, was there anything else that works? Like I said, like the broad daylight purge is just, like, this isn't a Purge movie. It's a political commentary with the Purge in the background. It was literally the flip of what the Purge was. Little political commentary, but still a fun Purge movie. This is the opposite. This is a little Purge with a lot of political commentary. So, yeah. Coming in at number 4 is The First Purge. This movie, after I saw it for the first time, I was like, is this necessary? I feel like I had my Purge trilogy at that point. I feel like I've had the first, second, and third Purge, and that was it. And then we have the 4th one called The First Purge, and it has a different director than the other 3. I was just like, okay. And the First Purge it just feels useless. It just feels like, at the end of it felt like an excuse for another Purge movie. Well, not a lot of these, after the second movie, they all just felt like an excuse for another one. But yeah, the First Purge, I really don't remember much about the movie, to be honest, because it kind of blended in with the other ones. It didn't do anything special or memorable. I know there was, I remember the lead in the movie. I remember, none of the characters were very compelling from what I remember. I didn't think any of the characters were particularly likable, and I just really wasn't rooting for anything. I was just really waiting for the First Purge to be over. Coming in at number 3 is The Purge Election Year. This movie is bad. It's terrible. And this one has a little bit more political commentary than than 1, 2, and 4 of these movies, but they had a good enough storyline for it to be ignored, but it still tackled those politics a little heavy. But I still vividly remember that the premise of it was interesting, and the I remember, what's his face, the guy from the Captain America movies. I like him as the lead role, or I don't remember him particularly being the lead, but I remember I enjoyed seeing him on screen. The idea and the concepts of this one is cool. It's just a sloppy execution in the most Purge-like way. Coming in at number 2 is The First Purge. Well, not The First Purge, but The Purge. I think I enjoy this movie a lot more than most people do. I appreciate it. What works about this movie is what doesn't work for most people. I actually, for one, enjoy let's stay at home and have this guy protect his house while everything is happening outside, because I really like, it just feels like a haunted house, and I do enjoy that aspect of it, even though a lot of people don't. I like the idea of, let's follow this family instead of let's see what's going on outside, because, it feels a lot more, suspenseful when it's just a family instead of the world going crazy. Because when you see the world attacking this house because of, this guy, and he makes crappy security systems, I like the idea of that. The twist was very predictable, and I really didn't like it in this movie. But none of these movies are perfect. And yeah, coming in at number one is The Purge Anarchy. This movie is the closest that the franchise got to understanding what people want out of it. It never took off and got to its full potential, but at the moment I thought it was when I was watching, I binge watched 1, 2, 3, and 4 all at once, and then about 2 years later I saw The Forever Purge. But The Purge Anarchy was the closest that we got to its full potential. Of course, when the Purge election year happened, it didn't necessarily get there again, but we see glimmers of what this franchise can be. And are we going to have a sixth movie? I don't know, but The Purge Anarchy is the one to put on if you're going to watch a Purge movie. So yeah, that's my ranking of all 5 Purge movies, all of them. And to be honest with you, the Purges, Forever Purge, First Purge, and Election Year are all bad. The Purge is good, and I think The Purge Anarchy is also good. Like, it never really picked up for me at all with this franchise. But yeah, anyways, that's my ranking of the Purge movies. Comment down below what you guys think of this ranking, and how would you rank it. So yeah, anyways, like, share, subscribe, and stuff like that, and adios.